How to secure your Facebook. Hi folks, welcome back. I've been promising this video for a while and it got delayed, but no more, here it is. It's a tough one to make. Facebook is a world of contradictions. Where else can you wish a friend a happy birthday, see what the grandkids are doing, share a picture that you took of a beautiful sunrise, all while enjoying your first cup of coffee? Isn't it amazing? But it's not all roses. There are scammers out there hoping to lure you in. So in this video, I'll show you how to secure your Facebook account to give you some safeguards and peace of mind. If you've been following this YouTube channel, you'll start to see a pattern. There are countless scams and scammers online, and it would be impossible to memorize all of their approaches. And the scammers are evolving quickly. My approach is to start by securing your online presence. In this case, I'm talking about how to secure your Facebook account. By doing that, you'll greatly reduce the number of scammers that can get past those barriers. You know, I wish Facebook made it easier, but they have 5 topics, as they call them, each with a different part of the security checkup, and many settings that we have to go through. In this video, I'll discuss each option. I'll share my opinion and show you how to set each of your preferences. At the end of this video, you'll have a special opportunity to download the PDF of instructions. By signing up for our email list, you'll receive a PDF of the slides I use along with some description. You'll also receive our monthly newsletter with tips and tricks along with scam alerts to warn you of scams as they are encountered. Of course, you can unsubscribe at any time if you wish. If you want to have that PDF now to cross-reference while you watch this video, you can pause this video now, get the PDF from the description area below before returning here. There also is a chapter list before in the description in case you need to come back to review any part of this video. To secure your Facebook, I strongly urge that you watch this video all the way through. So, to follow along, you'll want to open your Facebook account. If possible, get on your computer or tablet and have your Facebook account open on one device and this video on the other. Now, if you only have one device, that's okay. Just watch this all the way through for now, and you can take notes or get the PDF, of course. So, let's get to work, okay? Here I am on my Facebook page. It'll look a little different if you're viewing your page on a computer or tablet than it will on your phone. You should be on your main page that looks kind of like this, or just the initial page on your smartphone. This will be the page that you get when you first go into Facebook or after pressing the home button. For the security of my friends and contacts, I've blurred parts of my profile. On your computer or tablet, you should see your Facebook profile icon with a little down arrow in the upper right corner. On your phone, it's in the lower right corner. Click on that and you'll see this menu of options and settings. On the computer or larger display, you'll click on Settings and Privacy. On your phone, you just click on Privacy Shortcuts. From here on, very similar on any device that you're on. Regardless of what you're using, you should have the Privacy Checkup option open. And after selecting that, you'll see 5 areas to review for your checkup. So from this point, I'll just go through it on the computer. Let's click on the first option labeled Who Can See What You Share. As the description shows, there are controls to define who can see the things you post and share on Facebook. Click on the Continue button. Now, it starts with a long list of the information you have on your profile. It's a lot, isn't it? For now, let's focus on limiting what you put on your Facebook profile and what can be seen. Let's follow this process to put limits on it. You'll see here that I limit all of these items as viewable to only me. Everything about where I live, what my education is, where I work, and who my friends are. All of that I've set to only me. Now this needs a little explanation. I know that you're very proud of your education, your relationship, and who your friends are. And you may wonder why you just can't share all of this with your friends. But we need to step back and think of the meaning of friends on Facebook. A Facebook friend is not a real life friend. In fact, you may have never met them in real life. You may have met them online in a group, or perhaps they were a friend of a friend. If you have a real life friend you talk to in person or on the phone, then by all means share any of this information with them in person, but not on Facebook. Why? Because even if you say you'll only share it with your Facebook friends, those hundreds of people you connected to through Facebook, you've already lost control of who can see your information. Think of the times you accidentally friended a Facebook profile of someone you thought was a real life friend.
You're not my friend.
In the time it takes me to explain this to you, they will have made copies of your profile pictures, snapshots of your friends, and any data in their profiles or yours that they find of value. And very soon they'll be messaging your friends, pretending to be you, and try to ensnare them in a scam such as an investment scams, cryptocurrency, or even a romance scam. I hope I'm impressing on you just how critical and urgent this is that you make these changes. And after we're through with this video, share it with your real friends, because you don't want them to fall for the scams either. There are only 2 items on this page that I haven't limited to only me, just my birth date, not the year, because it's common courtesy on Facebook to let them celebrate your birthday, just as you celebrate theirs. So I let my friends see this. I also let my friends see who I'm in a relationship with. But that's not even necessary, and I may change this to only me as well. If you've updated all of these settings, click on the next button. If you haven't, you can pause this video until you get through and make those changes. The next screen is much shorter, asking you who you want to share your posts and stories with. For both of those options, I choose the Friends option. And on Limit Past Post option, select Limit. If you've made the mistake of making some of your posts public in the past, this will change all of them to the Friends limit as well. Now trust me, I know very well the temptation to share that latest beautiful picture you took with the whole world, but it doesn't need to be seen here by everyone, at least not on Facebook. I'm a photographer, and I had a Facebook page dedicated to sharing my photography, and it had over 4,000 followers. It's a real ego boost to say, wow, 4,000 people love my photography. You know what? It never gave me any sales of my photography. Now, I sold work in other places. I've even had an IMAX movie producer license one of my photos for this movie poster. But that didn't come from Facebook. Whatever it is, photography, pottery, knitting, paintings, and so on, Facebook isn't the place to sell it. And of course, you can show your work to friends in regular Facebook posts, but don't open it up to the world because there's so many scammers out there. Unless you have a separate page or group specifically for it. On your profile, you need to be extremely cautious. Let's get back to the security. Now you'll check on next to get to the next page, and we have a break here. This is simply the place where you have the option of blocking certain profiles. Typically, you don't even need to come to this page unless you want to see the Facebook profiles you've blocked. I don't know why. I don't think I have ever really looked at the blocked profiles. When you see a profile that you realize is a scammer, you can block them right at that time. You don't even have to come to this page. So let's click on the next button again, and you see that you're through with that topic. Doesn't it feel good? Get something to drink or a brief break if you need. Just make sure and leave the screen on so you can get back to this spot. By the way, in the description, there's a directory to the chapters, which will also help you get back to the next stop. Okay, did you have a little breather? We made it through the most difficult settings. If you're still on the You're All Set screen, click on the Review Another Topic button. It takes us back to the 5 topics. Click on the topic labeled How People Can Find You on Facebook. Now you'll see one option to set who can send you a Facebook friend request. I strongly suggest you have this one set to friends of friends. The only other option is everyone, and you certainly don't want every scammer that exists on Facebook sending you fake friend requests. I hope by now you realize how dangerous this can be. Once you've verified that it's just sent to friends of friends, click the next button. This next screen is where you limit who will see your picture and profile as suggestions for contact. I've set both of these options to just friends. You might think you want a little wider so other people who have your phone number or email address can find you. But think a minute about all the people and companies that already have your phone number and email address because they're bugging you with spam messages. It isn't just your friends that have that information. Spammers who have called or emailed you in the past will have that as well. Do you really want all of them to see your Facebook profile? I don't. If you have a real live friend who has your telephone number or email address, why don't they contact you through phone or email? Your friends don't need to send you a friend request. They already are your friend. So once you set those, press next again. The next screen should be an easy one. It's an on-off switch. If you want search engines like Google to find your profile, turn it on. I suggest you turn it off. Again, having it on means that spammers and scammers can find your Facebook profile even when they aren't on Facebook. No thanks. Then click the next button. You see the final screen with a button to review another topic. Oh yeah, hit that button and say, bring it on, baby. I hope you're feeling just as much satisfaction as I did when finishing a topic. Now let's click on the third topic, how to keep your account secure. This is going to be another easy one, very important. Here we're going to update our Facebook password. So click on the continue option. You'll see a screen with tips on how to select a password. I've had videos previously on the Occraft channel about how to protect your password using a password manager. This is a very important step, but it's also important that you keep track of your password in a secure way. A password written on a piece of paper isn't secure. Neither is a password kept in a spreadsheet of text. If you don't have a way to track your new password, you can skip this option now, but make sure that you use the chapter listing in the description of this video to come back to this password chapter through the chapter listing in the description of the video below. If you don't have a password manager, I recommend that you download the free Proton Manager from the link below this lesson or video. So now, assuming you're ready to deal with your password, if you lost your place in Facebook, remember we clicked on your profile picture that is either at the top right for full screen or the bottom right for your phone. We selected Settings and Privacy, followed by Privacy Checkup, and then click on the How to Keep Your Account Secure. You'll notice on mine it says my password is okay. I have two-factor authentication on and log-on alerts are on. Yours will have a different report based on the security of your password. And then click Continue. Then you click on the Change Password option and you'll see the screen where you enter your current password on the top field, then the new password twice to verify that you have the right spelling. If you don't understand two-factor authentication, don't turn this on at this time. Just skip that part once you've changed your password to something secure. This final step simply asks how you wish to be notified when someone logs into your account from a computer or a place that isn't recognized. You'll want to have one of these options turned on. If, for example, you get a notice that someone in another country or another device that isn't yours logs in, that means your Facebook account has been compromised and you need to change the password as soon as possible. The good news is that this is unlikely if you've secured your account with steps we've gone through already. Now you can click on the Next button, and as we did before, use the Review Another Topic button. You're on the home stretch and we've gone through the tough stuff. So click on the option for your data settings on Facebook. Here we're going to check what apps have access to our Facebook account. Often it's games that you are playing on your phone. What happens is those games or those apps now have access to your Facebook profile. It's not just the kindness of their heart that they give you that option. They want to see your profile because they can use that to target ads towards you, or perhaps in worse situation to sell. Here I just have these apps connected to my Facebook. There are just 3 of them, and I'm deleting each of them from my account. It's a nice feeling knowing you're cleaning up your Facebook, isn't it? And we have just one more privacy area to finish, and it's another quick one. So click on the Your Ad Preferences on Facebook option. After you click on Continue, it gives you some description. This is their sales pitch to you. They want you to let Facebook show you targeted ads. For example, when you're in Facebook and you've made a post saying that you really love snow skiing or any event, Facebook wants to know that, and they want to send you ads that might entice you to go buy new skis or ski gear. Go ahead and click on the Next button. This next page asks you now if you'll let advertisers know your marital status, employment, and education. Notice I have them all off. I don't want advertisers knowing that information. I'd rather deal with some completely random ads than have some advertisers know that they can entice me based on my data. I don't want to be enticed by an ad that pops up on my screen. If I want something, I'll search for it. But this is a personal choice. If you want targeted ads, that's up to you. Keep in mind that when an advertiser gets your information, there's no guarantee that they'll protect your information. When you're through on this screen, click the Next button. This next screen is where you indicate that if you want others to know that you liked a page or business ad. Again, I'm cautious on this, and I tell it that no one should know that I liked an ad except for me. Now, not to be crude, but let's say the ad is for something dealing with a medical problem. Do you want anyone knowing that you liked adult diapers or an erectile dysfunction drug? So don't let anyone see what you like on Facebook. After you've made any changes you want, click next and break out a reward for yourself. Get that chocolate from your refrigerator, call and order pizza or whatever you wish to do to reward yourself. Doesn't it feel good? I know that it's frustrating that Facebook makes it so challenging. I would love to see one simple switch that says, don't give any of my information to anyone or any company that doesn't have it. I would click on that button very quickly. So if you're like me, the more time I have to wait going through all of these settings, the more frustrated I get with the whole process, and sometimes I just want to shut it all down. Just quit Facebook completely. I understand. Somehow we come back because we still want to connect with our friends and loved ones. So now, if you appreciate what I'm doing on this channel to protect your online security, slap that subscribe button. Same with the like button, and share any thoughts or feedback you have in the comments. The changes you made here will reduce your visibility to the scammers. But now that you've done this, make sure that you've seen this video on avoiding scammers.